Welcome to Kidmissing TV. Okay, I wasn't expecting to do a video on this channel today, but I've got some breaking news. Apparently, one of the people involved in the Kimberly Morrow case, I don't know if he is a person of interest, a suspect, I'm not sure what, but I know that I think he's a person of interest, actually, has died of, how do I put this? Taking too much of something. That's the best way I can explain it for YouTube. And apparently his girlfriend also died from the same cause earlier in the year. Interestingly, his girlfriend's married name is a name I know well from that area, so that caught me a little off guard. For those of you just joining me and have no idea what I'm talking about, let me rewind a little bit. Kimberly Morrow disappeared in 1986 from Jay, Maine. Jay, Maine is a tiny town, as they all are up in that middle Maine area. A town about, I want to say, let me see. Whoops. Let me see. Let me tell you exactly. Go. Okay. All right. A town about 24 miles away is where he lived. A town called Rumford, which is actually where my aunt lives, and my cousins. Actually, some of my cousins live in Dixfield, but yeah, it's not a terrible distance as far as like driving. It's a little less than an hour, but he was living up in Rumford, and I guess according to articles I read, him and another man, I won't call him a gentleman, were arrested for possessing certain things that are not legal for one to have in their possession. I have to dance around YouTube a little bit. So, a few years ago, and I think his girlfriend had the same cause of death as him a few months ago. The name's been all over, but I just don't feel comfortable saying it, even though he's a person of interest in the case. His first name is Darren. Anyway, Kimberly is a case that I've worked on with her dad, with her sisters. I helped build their Facebook page. And we have a chat, which is where I saw that. So I went and did some research, found the girlfriend, found all the other stuff, and wow. So yeah, it's not great. It's not great for the case, and it's not great for his family, obviously. Oh, crap. All right, guys. There, better. Oof, it's all weird. There, now that can be seen. I don't know what that is on it, but it's dirt. I'll have to clean it. It's all the way up there. What in the world is on this thing? Oops. Yuck. Anyway, good thing I had these. um, when Kimmy disappeared, she was with 4 people. Now it appears they're all dead. He was one of the people she was with that night. Kimmy did not do drugs, at least not hard drugs. Yeah, my family that lives right there, and my mother, knew some of the persons of interest in the case, which made the case even more personal to me, you know, obviously. My goodness, what is all over this thing? Anyway. So that made it more personal to me, to know that my family knew the persons of interest. My mother knew the persons of interest and their families, you know. It made it a lot more personal, and it still is. And I want so much for Richard in his lifetime to find out what truly happened to his little girl, and for her sisters to find out. They deserve answers. I'm not going to say closure, because it'll never be closure. Because nobody's ever going to get in trouble for what happened to her, because they're all dead now. The girl that was with her died in a car accident in California. So, like I said, the last chance for justice just died. Unless the man whose property was searched, who is a huge person of interest, is proven to have something directly to do with it, then there's a possibility of justice because he's still alive. So, and that I don't have a problem saying. His name is Edmund. And his property's been searched a couple of different times. He's a big person of interest. So, I do have to call my aunt to get some more information on the woman, and possibly the man, but pretty sure my aunt will know, because, like I said, the last name is a name that is linked to my family. So when I saw her, it was her married last name, I was like, okay. I mean, it's not related to me, but it's linked. You know how families sometimes are interlinked with each other? I'm like, what noise did she marry? That's the last name. And so I gotta find out from my aunt. She's the person that's gonna know that answer. So thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. And I will see you tomorrow for our regularly scheduled unidentified August video. But this had to get out there. Thank you guys so much. I will link the Facebook group below. Bye, guys.